So, streaming, recording. This is a auspicious start to the stream. I've been gone for a while, and yeah, OBS just crashed. Oh goody. And I was just in the middle of explaining to you that the entire reason I was even live was I was messing around with my buttons here, not going to push them this time. And suddenly I noticed I'd gone live. Like, I have a dedicated switch for going live, but something had decided that was the same switch. I'm not sure what happened there. Even right now, the lights on my Stream Deck are not lit up according to which scene I'm on. Now we're on the puppy cam scene. Right, so the blue light for my main just chatting scene is not on. Thanks, I do like the animation. But hopefully OBS here has acted like a lightning rod for any potential technical difficulties we're having today, and the actual gameplay will go perfectly smoothly, perhaps, some people believe. Yeah, we can hold on to that thought. Don't say that? What do you mean? Yeah, so the plan here today, hello, how is everyone? I hope you're all doing well. The plan is I want to do Serpent Isle speedruns, and I have just about enough mana to do so, and I want to do that. Quickly touch wood or something equally superstitious before you jinx it. Well, my table is made of wood, so it's fine. How have you all been? It's good to see you. We don't have a poppy cam. Well, we do have the poppy cam, but we don't have a poppy on camera at the moment because she is having a nap in the bedroom. There is a hammock attached to the windowsill now, and she is in the hammock, last I saw. But unfortunately, I don't have good camera coverage of that area, so... I like it when you do things that you want to do and can do. I like that too. Oh no, puppy, I'll see you next time. Oh, yeah, I see how it is. But yeah, you know, like, I had work today. I was working from home because I had to go to the post office. And I was feeling like, you know what? I'm not completely shattered. I might possibly be able to do a stream. Yeah, 7 PM Monday stream, like the good old days. So here we are. And I've been practicing my Serpent Isle speedrun. Sub 1 hour is theoretically possible. Illustria has the current world record at 1 hour, 2 minutes and something. Should I go look that up? Okay, 1 hour, 4 minutes and 13 seconds. So that's the time to beat. 1 hour, 4 minutes. In theory, I think the route that I'm using shaves off quite a bit of time. But in practice, I have to actually do all the things really fast, like a proper speedrunner, and that's difficult for me. Also, it's getting colder now. Like, it was hot, like too hot to stream. Now it's getting cold and windy, and if it gets really cold, my hands will be cold, and then, like, that'll obviously give me a disadvantage when it comes to these high actions per minute kind of activities. So I better get this done now, right? And what else is new? I've been tinkering with the microelectronics. This is a 555 timer with some LEDs. But I haven't quite figured out how to get it working so it flashes the LEDs. Yeah. If I pull the battery out, like, you can see it briefly flashes on the low edge. but it's supposed to do a cycling sort of thing. And I think like I've got the wrong value of resistor somewhere or something. It worked okay on the simulator. But yeah. It's just something little cool and stuff, yeah. We need just the right amount of cold. We need to keep your hands warm while colding the rest of you, yeah. Need like a cat sitting on top of the keyboard on my hands. Salutations from my phone. Welcome, Zul. How are you doing? Good to see you. Having pop? Yeah, I think having her on the keyboard on my hands would keep them nice and warm. It may also slow you down? I don't know. We'll have to give it a go. It'll be a new speedrun category. Cat percent. What just happened? I didn't scroll that. Oh, okay, yeah. Everything's going to be super glitchy today, isn't it? Doing well. Started learning Ansible. Thought I might infrastructure as code my home lab. Cool. I don't really have enough of a home lab to really justify doing everything in an automated kind of way. I've just got my very, very old server and slightly less old desktop and a bunch of like phones and shit. Okay, so let me load up the game. And transition to the appropriate scene. No, which one is it? Here we go. Oh, this is the one scene where it's not getting captured.
My liege. All we found among Battlin's belongings was this enchanted scroll, and a map showing the way to a place called the Serpent Isle.
Indeed. Put it on the table. Stand
Also,
back.
disturbing a cat sleeping on her keyboard may be hazardous to your health. Yes, indeed.
Battlin! In the unlikely event that the Avatar stops me from coming through the Black Gate,
The unlikely
I
event.
command you to follow the unwitting female human Gweno to the Serpent Isle.
Sexist.
There I shall outline my plan to destroy Britannia.
'Tis my worst fear. I must send the Avatar through the pillars to the Serpent Isle.
I have a rack case with consumer hardware running an NAS and Docker host, but I want to codify it a bit. Less pet, more cattle. Yeah, all of my home stuff is old and hung together with, like, sticky tape, gum. I need to upgrade things a bit. Actually, in the mail, I have a 10-port USB hub coming. Just to finally, like, it's a powered USB hub, 65 watts. Just hopefully I can put to bed all of my crazy USB problems once and for all. So I won't start the timer yet. I want to journey onward. Yes, this is the last save game I made in the Silver Seed. In this horrible thing. Oh, hi! Welcome, Stephamatician. Good to see you. But basically, yeah, we arrive, we go through Monitor, we go up past the goblins into the forest, get the Serpent Crown. We either die to goblins or run over to Fawn. Your stuff would probably work well with a mini rack 3D printed rents. I have two very large old desktop cases with my stuff. Like, they're really big and heavy. I went for like the oversized case back in the day so that I would actually have room inside to connect things up. Then we go into Fawn and we get the Iron Maiden, our favorite item, and the key for the gate. Then we leave. We go up here round to the Royal Mint. We break into the Mint, steal 3 gold bars. We come back down here, talk to Flindo. Oh, I was thinking phones and mini PCs, Raspberries. Right. Well, you see, the phones that I have in the system are the puppy cams, basically. Or phones that I'm not using yet as puppy cams. So yeah, then we talk to the pikemen. The pikemen say they want a gold bar for the wreath of Captain Hawk. We happen to have one, so we give it to them. But we need to drop our belt pouch on the ground while we do that, because they will take all of your gold. Then we go back, talk to Hawk, sail over to Moonshade, past Cat Isle. Then we get into Moonshade, talk to Fidobiblio about the spell book, go up to Frigidazi's house, grab her Create Ice Scroll, go up along the coast here, fight some dudes, and then the tricky part, which I almost wish I hadn't invented this strat, but it is, more direct. We build a path of halberds over the ocean to get to Erstam's island here, break into his shed, steal the jawbone, go talk to him, say, I have the jawbone, he gives you some teeth, you use the thing to get to the gate area, which is somewhere around here. Then we need to go to Monk Isle. We need to find that damn guy who knows about the mandrake roots. Talk to him, go to sleep, talk to him again. I've tried this part of the run several times, right? And sometimes you don't even have to talk to him. The mandrake roots are just there. Sometimes you can talk to him once, sleep for 8 hours, and then go up here and find your mandrake roots. I'm not sure what's going on here exactly. I think, at least for the first bit, that the mandrake roots exist on the island and as you start the game. But the moment you arrive here via gate, they disappear. They despawn themselves, and then they go according to the Salt Tide schedule. Anyway, Deathwarp out of there, then Deathwarp to Moonshade. Then what do we do next? We go through to Butia, convert the gold to gold bars to gold coins. Then go to Fidobiblio, get the spellbook, trigger the serpent seed, the silver serpent seed? Silver serpent? The silver seed, yes! And then you do the silver seed, which is like down here in the map. We're doing practice tonight, or is this the real deal? Someone else asked me that earlier, and I said, it's the same thing, really. I'll do a run and I'll try and go for it. And if I don't get a winning time, then that was practice. And if I do get a winning time, then this was intentional. Yeah, the whole point of the silver seed is just to get the Ring of Reagents and enough experience to be level 7. But we do pick up Erenon's axe and the Gloves of Quickness while we're at it, which are very useful. Why? Hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Porky no los mustos. Yes. I was halfway typed that exact thing. Really? And then the thing is, with the Silver Seed expansion pack, you're supposed to either go there and then wait a week before you're allowed to leave, or you solve the entire quest line and then you can leave. So there is, in fact, a way to break out of it instead of sleeping for a week. And that takes you to the purity test that you do in Furnace. So you exit out of that, and then we just have to exit out of Furnace. On our way out, there's a troll cave where they have one of the quest items, the serpent staff. Everything is serpents, okay? If you succeed, it was intentional. If you fail, it was practice. Precisely. That particular encounter, I've had like a game over several times, a soft block basically, because I was fighting the troll that has the key to the door to get the staff, died, and then when Karnak sends us back, troll's gone. The important troll carrying the important quest item, just gone. Anyway, once we get out of Furnace, we go up to the swamps. We go into the Dream Realm. We need to go find Batlin's Dream, and this is slightly RNG where it dumps you. We need to go find Batlin's Dream, because he's having a dream about killing the Avatar, and for some reason he's using the magic Ophidian sword to do it. So we get the sword off of him in the dream, and take it out of the dream with us. Then we death warp again. Now I've changed the ordering here, so let me consult my little guide that I made myself. After we get out of the dream, then we go to Stefano's shack here and get the Order Serpent. Then we have to walk over to the gate over to Fawn, and get the Serpent armor and some other stuff. Then we have to death warp again, hike over to the gate, and then go to Skull Crusher? Spinebreaker? I think it's Skull Crusher. One of those things. Where we confront Batlin, get the Order Serpent. No, sorry, the Chaos Serpent is the one Batlin has, because Batlin is dumb. He's at the Order Temple trying to open the Order Wall of Lights using the Chaos Serpent. Absolute madman. We have to do a bunch of stuff carefully there, because this is like the buggiest part of the game. And once we exit, we need to get Thoxa to bring the companions back, and then we have to go get the Balance Serpent from Silverpate's treasure hoard over here somewhere.
Mela just subscribed, you bloody legend. Jameson 19 sparkles, Jameson 19 sparkles, Jameson 19 sparkles.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I thought you only needed Shimino. Well, I need Shimino, but Thoxa brings all of them back. And I can't talk to Dupre without him doing his whole spiel. And I can't talk to Iolo at all because he thinks he's still stuck in jail. Shout out for Mamela, who is a lovely person who is doing music streams these days. Go follow her right now if for some reason you aren't. Hello, Kunningstan. I hope you're well today. I am actually. I am only level 1 tired, which is rare for me at the end of a workday. And I thought, you know what? You know what we used to do? We used to stream on Mondays on twitch.television. So here I am, why not? And I'm going to do some Serpent Isle speedrun. Winning or practice. Why I've been here for minutes. Minutes, I tell you. So, there's a bus going past. Hi, bus. So we get the Balance Serpent from the treasure, and we go back that way. And well done on this watch streak. Especially because I've been so... I'm surprised people are keeping the streaks up, considering I'm so erratic with my streaming lately. And I really should have some background music on for this big, long-winded explanation. I just kind of went in for it. Anyway, after that we get the Chaos Serpent Eye, which is on the Isle of Crypts over here. It's another cold one. By now, the other 2 companions should be dead, because they're basically naked, and we haven't given them any clothes. I would like to request the Sleeping Bull music. We'll probably get to that at some point, briefly, because then there's just the end game, and go to Sunrise Isle, which is somewhere up here, and cheese our way through most of the final... I don't want to call them puzzles exactly, because Serpent Isle is just a lot of put the object on the pedestal. If you like putting objects on pedestals, oh boy, is Ultima 7 Part 2 Serpent Isle the game for you. Thank you for following. So yeah, that's the plan. And I now am going to exit the game because I'm in cheat mode here, and we don't want cheats. I'm using cycles 1, 2, because that's what everyone else has been using for the other runs for Serpent Isle. I feel like we could probably go and do the Black Gate standard and use 14,000 cycles. You like putting me on a pedestal? Oh, thank you. But, you know, like Spade, who did the first run on speedrun.com of Ultima 7 Part 2 Serpent Isle, just went with the 12,000 cycles. So everyone's been following that since we started. And I go Serpent, no Manimal, no cheats. We're just gonna... Oh, wait. I'll also delete my saves. Wait, that can't be right. It's, yeah, okay. 7. Del. Alright.